Sorry about that, guys. I lost connection for a second, man. My camera looks better when I'm on this camera anyways, huh? It's all fucking fugly in the other one, huh? 6 people. Sorry about that, man. I guess I lost fucking reception, so I just decided to tap out of that. I couldn't get back into the live, man. What's up, local? Round 2. Man, what do you guys think about the Fuzi? Got that Fuzi tube, man. Motherfucker losing his mind, huh? You guys see that shit? I used to tap in and watch him before even ever tapping into the prison genre, because just some of the shit he did was kind of funny, man. And I like the shit that he did for like the kids and shit, the Spider-Man and all that. He's doing a little too much though, man. He's gonna be running triple ELP. ELP's worse than triple CMS, bro. I'm telling you. This is where my at. Hold on. Downtown. Oh, that's a good place to park right there. Shit, I didn't even think about that. I'm out here too early though. I'll go over here where it's cracking at the Circle K right here. Let me see. Yeah, you gotta pay for parking over here. Yeah, man. It's not too much, but still, I don't always have fucking, you know what I mean? Hold on, I'm almost ready to grab the park over here right now, real quick. Probably gonna get hit up. You got any blues? You got any blues? I swear to God. Guarantee I'll probably get hit up right now in about 5 minutes with some blues. Hold on, park. I see it all right there. Shit. I'm scared. Hey, what are you doing? They're smoking their blues right there and shit. Look. Guarantee it. I'm going to smoke a cigarette and shit. You gotta pay for parking there. I was doing that for a while. Broken Dreams. You guys forget about that. I was spread out a little bit too much. I couldn't do as much work. And this channel wasn't generating like as much as it used to. I gotta get a haircut today though. It's just kind of long. Tim, I ain't seen you for a minute. How you been? You know I only got 1 like on this video. Can you guys get the likes up? Got two now, huh? For me, it's not smart to really talk about any of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not gonna comment about it. I know it's a question people want to ask, but it's just better just not to even discuss it. I said what I had to say before and when I initially got out. You know, so we'll just keep on trying to be positive and see where we go from here, you know what I mean? Not to start allowing things to allow you to falter or get back to old behaviors and shit, you know what I mean? They do see it that way a lot of times now. Then they falsify shit too, you know what I mean? They shouldn't. Oh, they're turning myself in, and they put down, what did they put? He was captured in the news media. I got this, man. You know, either way. You know, that's why it's kind of like sometimes the stories we do, I'm gonna do a little disclaimer sometimes, because sometimes the whole information comes sometimes just from the police report when I do stories of old cases, right? But that doesn't mean that police reports sometimes there's a lot of discrepancies. There's gonna be a lot of errors. Media, you'll get more errors than you're gonna get facts a lot of times. Police report, not all of them are always fucking gonna be wrong though. I will say that, you know what I mean? They're doing some weird shit. They're looking at the floor for about 5 minutes. I don't know what they were looking at the floor for. They were hoping maybe to find something, huh? I swear to God, they were sitting there like this. Like 5 minutes. No way. Yeah. He's back. He's back to look for the fucking what's on the floor. Picking up a cup now. About to look familiar too. What was I saying? I'm not, man. I'm not trying to see this county jail ever again, though. To be honest with you, nothing in general, bro. This county jail, they gave you one sandwich, and like a piece of fruit. That was it. And I was like, and it was like fucking zombie land, like fucking, you were like dude, there was all kinds of weird shit in the intake, man. That was like fucking crazy, and you really couldn't talk to nobody. Like they tripped over there. I was like, wow, man. There was some shit going on. I guess they've been releasing people because they're overpacked, right? But there's shit going on in there, man. That's just fucking crazy, man. The gay crip. You know, it's hard to really give an opinion on something that's not my business. I think that he may have painted himself as a target because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be speaking on that, and his hood may be looked at a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, that's just weird. Same thing like with C-Mac, man. Like, is there really a 55th Street in LA? Is there really a hood called 55th? Or did he make that up? I'm telling you, man. Then you got. I mean, shit's changed like fucking Now you got fucking Adam 22 fucking grew a pair, right? Because he got Swag 100 in his corner. That's just fucking funny as fuck. You know what I mean? You know what, tripping off fucking. He stirred up so much shit though, that dude. I heard a couple. I know I heard that too, but I also heard the OGs talking about that they really never even heard of it before. You know? Maybe it's a small hood that really nobody's ever talked about or heard about. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I could think of. You know what? I talked to Rohan about 3 days ago. Believe it or not, I don't talk to him as much, but at least we talk here and there. You know what I'm saying? He'll call, either I'll call him randomly or he'll call me randomly. He called me the other day randomly, so you know. You know, a lot of the stuff that's on YouTube now, some of it, it's like we never expected YouTube to become the way it is. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, you know, Boxer had his channel, but he was mainly just reading books. Then Tony had his channel, and then we hit the scene kind of different. And me a little bit, me and him together. Then Gunner came right after. And then from there, just other channels. I've heard that name, but I can't say off the top of my head. Is it Eric Williams? Okay. Yeah, I fuck with a lot of brothers out there down south, man. I got a lot of shit, man. I get calls all the time. With my one crip partner from Long Beach be hitting me up all the time, man. He gets out after 22 years and shit. I got a lot of partners, man, from down south that are brothers, man. Nah, I never knew him personally, man. I just remember that. Like I said, there was some issues with him that seemed a little too personal. I never really got the details and shit, but machine. Okay, the South's called routine, right? And you know, for a while, the Northerners used to go really hard with the fucking machine, right? And then they found out that, you know, doing that many burpees was kind of useless. So we stopped doing as many. And that's when the whites and Southerners started to try to pick up a lot. You know what I mean? But before, man, shit. We used to do machine together. 113, 114. I always wanted to go to that cruise events. You know what I mean? Machina, or you know, we used to call it Maiswa. You know what I mean? And we used to do cadence all the time. Like most of the Machinas, I've been in machine. We always had brothers that were partaking, except for in Tracy, they didn't partake. Okay, their program wasn't like it is today, and that's what I was trying to tell someone about the 90s. Like, they didn't have communications with all their members. They didn't have they had lease stats, but the lease stats weren't even in the yards back then. And they had the same issues that the Northerners did as far as on the main lines back in the 80s and 90s, as far as wrongdoers that were resuming control of those yards. So, like for instance, San Luis Obispo, there was hella active Southsiders on the yard, but there was also dropouts in the yard. But, you know, nobody was really pushing that agenda, you know what I'm saying? But most of the Southsiders there at the time were the youngsters were all active. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't know any better when they got to a yard like that. Oh yeah, I know who they are. One of them used to be a Karnan. The boss lady, all right. Yeah, one of them used to be a Karnan back in the days, and he was actually in Susanville sneaking out there. A lot of the emojis were back in the days, man. I'm telling you. That's what time it is. Yeah, San Jose's my stomping grounds, man. So that's why a lot of people from San Jose always reach out to me, or even Salinas, believe it or not. Do I ever really think the Norteños from the streets will ever stop the beef with the Sureños? I mean, the Sureños can't even stop the beef with Sureños, so how are they going to even have peace with Norteños? Let's just keep it real on that. You know what I mean? You know, I don't see it happening. As you know, and it all comes down to that. I mean, what the Norteños are supposed to? Okay, say they got an agreement, and the Norteños and Sureños have an agreement for peace, right? And they want the upstaters and Norteños to have peace, right? Now, you think that they would let a Norteño hood try to establish themselves down south? Probably not. What's up, EBK families up in the house? Mob Entertainment. I got court, guys, so I decided to tap in for a little bit. I don't know them, but I've heard of them. Why do they call Modesto Little San Jose in the 90s? Well, unbeknown to a lot of people, a lot of dropouts from the NF from the 80s, even the 70s, used to move out to Modesto in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You know, there's a particular carnal that from Modesto that his dad was an NF dropout, and that's how he's from Modesto. That's how he started banging Modesto. How do I know this? I heard this straight from his mouth. And then I actually seen his name on the list. Yeah, EBK's right. Hella dropouts moved that way from San Jose. A lot of them from San Jose. You didn't have a lot of people that were like it was, if you were a dropout, you wanted to remain low. You wanted to be secretive, right? And you know what? In the 2000s, I think it started to change a little bit, because I remember, right? I went to a meeting, and this was at the Motel 6 in Salinas. Boxer was there, right? Boxer was running the meeting, and Smokey from Salinas was there. It was me and Gonzo from Livermore. J-Lo came and picked me up, which is Silent's wife. And one of the rules that we had is that we could sell the dropouts as long as they didn't commit no crimes against the people. I shit you not. That was always if they didn't commit no crimes against the people, we were allowed to sell them dope. You know? Right? And I had a neighbor that was my vecino had locked it up, right? And I was selling dope to him still. You know what I'm saying? Caveman, little caveman. OC, what's up with it, man? No, but I remember back then they used to call it the Players Club. They used to call the ones in Brown in the county jail. They come by, I'm like, this is a Players Club, man. Like, I thought that was a gang of shit for real at first. I didn't think about it. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's a hard one. Wouldn't you? You probably would think somewhere out there in Sac or Modesto, right? I mean, Gonay would probably know better than I would. You know what I'm saying? I would think Sacramento or Modesto, right? Broderick or Modesto. Then actually there's a lot in Tudor County too. Shit. What do you think, Cornell? Modesto does, huh? That's what I was thinking. One or the other, but not all Modesto are from there. Believe it or not, it's weird. You know what I mean? How do you know when you can't trust somebody? Once you start to witness people lying or this and that, or just things that don't make sense, you can already tell off top. Or when you see them lie to somebody else, that's when you start to get an idea that, okay, you can't if this person can lie to everybody else or this and that, then sure enough, they can lie about you too. Or when you confront someone. Thoughts on this year's NFL team? I have none right now. I gotta go through all the teams and shit. I used to be on to that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their policies are in the streets. So like, I don't know if they have to tap in, if they have to establish anything. I don't really know too much about it, to be honest with you, man. So there could be people that are out that are that when they're locked up, but I think some of them could come out and just do what they want. Like they could run their own program and they're not really associating with anybody. So there may be more in the area that just do their own thing. I wasn't too much of a fan of that team, man. The eyes never lie. Thank you, Oliver. Appreciate that comment, man. I got one last video kind of addressing that because I've seen a couple comments from other YouTube channels that kind of really misinterpret some other shit I said, man. Apparently they don't watch all my videos in. If they said this fall. Go live. I'll be in court, EBK. I got court this morning. That's true. You got to deal with everything, huh? Thank you. Izzy, for real. You got a new channel, huh? You got content on there? Shoot. I told myself I was never gonna Ooh, wait. Yeah, I'm trying to get back stable, man. To where a lot of shit took a turn pretty bad for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do the best I can. Right now, I'm just one day at a time. Let me see what time it is. Oh, 7:41. Okay, I gotta start in a minute. I gotta take off to go see the lawyer. Yeah, I'm still in Arizona. I run into people out here all the time that watch the show. It's funny. Then I always ask them, I go, hey man, you ain't one of those ones that was talking shit, are you? Oh no, no, no. For the most part, I still get like, I got some emails from one. I still get a little bit, but I mean, if you know, it's you know, it's we know the majority of it was being influenced to run direction. It's already pretty much been proven, man. And so it gets old after a while, man. And so now that, for the most part, I've kind of reestablished myself, right? Like, you know me because you know of me, you know my history, you know all about me out there, man. But you got people who are new or from other areas that maybe don't know me. And when you got someone who really is nobody in that life, that's over there lying, but they're backdooring you from behind, trying to smut you up. Once they establish that type of fucking narrative on you, it's hard to come out of it, man, until they get exposed themselves. You know what I mean? Duke Nukem, I don't even know who you are, man. I'm not really scared of anything, bro, or anybody. Is it? What's up, Orvida? How you doing, man? All right, guys, I got to get ready for court. I'm gonna drop a video in a second, man. It's a 30-minute video, man. It's kind of you know, some of the channels that gets misinterpret shit or feel a certain way. You know, it's my one last address towards them. I don't think I'm starting no shit. I think I'm keeping it as real as I can in it, but you know how it goes. Some people get too sensitive or take offense to everything that you say. You know. EBK, man. Hey, gracias for tapping in. Boss Hog, Faraz, Cali Thuggin, Shark Steddle, Shark Mito. Hope you guys all have a blessed morning, man. And that's what's up, man. EBK, I'm glad that you your treatments went well, man. I think a lot of us were pulling for you, man. Mob Entertainment, most definitely. Bam said North Daniels Cell Soldier. I don't know what you're talking about, but gracias. All right, guys, I'm gone.